Speaking of Pokemon, I know we have the 2014 Pokemon VGC World Champion Seijun Park walking around here somewhere. I heard he's also one of the very strong Smash Ultimate players.
Yes, sir. We have a wide variety of Smash Ultimate players who are ranged from Pokemon players to even Tekken players and Street Fighter players actually showing a little bit of interest towards the game.
Dog versus cat here. Raito versus Jeju3DS. Jeju, of course, played Incineroar. This is a character I was so hyped about when they announced, but we so rarely see him, even though I think he's one of the most fun characters to watch in this game, dude.
Yes, sir, especially when you get the command grabs. That's one thing that, of course, Jeju, of course, has to try to take advantage to see if Raito's going to fall for any jumps so they can go for command grabs.
Like you said, Raito is seed number 2 of this event. We got Jeju3DS playing what is considered kind of a low-tier character, and on top of that, this matchup itself just doesn't seem that great. For Incineroar, you know, he's a close-range grappling character who's trying to run the gauntlet against this can of Raito. So I'm curious to see what his strategy is here. He's not too far behind, has Raito sitting at 73%, but will he be able to catch him and close out that stock?
Yeah. Ideally, in a situation like this, I would like to see Jeju basically try to approach in a situation where he's able to punish the aerials or the projectiles that Duck Hunt is trying to prove and shoot around, but also kind of power armor through some of it to see if he can try to counteract Raito kind of going a little bit greedy with the projectile hits with the can. But yeah, that's one thing that you have to be careful. It's almost a 50-50 when Incineroar is recovering, either straight side towards the ledge or you go up B, which is all you have to do is shield and just punish. Yeah,
so like I said, this doesn't look like a great matchup at all for Incineroar, but if he can get in and get those hits, I don't know how he's going to get in, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, especially Raito showing a wide variety of great proficiency on the mix-ups of the can right now. And, of course, trying to literally tell Jeju, yo, don't approach me crazily, but his powers armors through and just gets the stop right there. Jeju doing a decent job right now.
All right, 76%. Of course, Incineroar, very heavy character. So this is not a huge deal for him. I love that, using this side B to go over the can. I'm sure Raito thinking, oh, you got some recovery from the side B. No, come down immediately with that lariat. Lead 31%. It's like I said, once he finally gets in, you know, he's hitting like 20-30% every single time. So he doesn't need to win neutral as much, but he's going to have to win eventually.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, a good couple reads for Jeju definitely can mark a lot of good percents and of course have a kill confirm against Raito if he's able to pull it off. But Raito right now just giving a tough time for Jeju right now.
I do like the Jeju seems very, very patient here. Lariat beating the can, very smart. Jeju very patient, not afraid to kind of wait it out. And not afraid to attack this can too. I think a lot of people will not touch the can. They'll do their best to avoid the can, but sometimes you can't attack it, and that will stop Raito from being able to move it for a certain amount of time.
Yep, and right now 2 stocks to 1, but Raito's at high percent, so Jeju definitely be able to take the stock if you're able to land a nice kill confirm.
Dude,
that's it.
I love this,
right
dude.
there.
Short hop right over the. Oh my god. All right. He's not out of this yet. 25% on Incineroar. Like I said, does not need to win neutral quite as much because he can get that damage once he gets in. But you see Raito being a little bit more aggressive here.
Yeah, definitely following a lot of follows. Got a juicy combo against Jeju right now and looking real healthy for this lead. And Jeju right now, this is where Jeju has to start pulling all the mixes that he can, because once he's pulled the mixer right here, game 2 is the game changer, because that is where Raito is going to download everything. But
he looked like he had the grab there. He pulled the trigger a little bit too early. I thought he was waiting for the spot.
Oh! He's trying to bring out some new stuff.
Yeah, he was saving that for like grand finals, but he's like, wow, this is actually a little bit closer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, because this is round 2, and after this, it's going to top 32. So this is where Raito has to. Oh, yeah.
That's it. Yeah. All right. Listen, let me be real. Raito played super, super well. I mean, that's exactly what you expect from Raito in the second seed of this tournament. But Jeju, out of nowhere, keeping that one super, super close.
Definitely. And showing a little promise with Incineroar as well, despite Incineroar being a little bit of low tier, but definitely pulling a nice fight against Raito in game 1. And I'd like to see on game 2, let's see what kind of adaptation Raito is going to go for. Incineroar did do a lot of RPS when it comes to approaches by doing a short hop arrow immediately approaching, or just power arming through with a lariat, or just dashing back just to give a little bit of space while Raito shooting the projectile with the can.
I want to see what he does on his counter pick. First, I want to see, all right, so his counter pick is going to be Pokemon Stadium. I want to see what he does here. What is it? This platform is going to help him out a little bit more.
Okay, go follow combo right now. Immediate air dodge, but Raito just follows it through with a nice patience.
I like that. Mixing up his DI to not get hit by that can. You know, normally you don't want to DI that in close to the Duck Hunt Dog, but if you know that can is behind you, you want to stay away from it.
Yeah, and wow, all these mixes that Raito is pulling out with the can right now and chasing it with the can for more percentage.
Nice. Slow get him through that can. Doesn't have to worry about it. Still though. Oh, all right. Illyria looking like Street Fighter. Anti-airing Raito coming down to the ground.
Yep, and definitely what I'm noticing is Raito, whenever he's playing neutral, he's playing a little bit safe with a lot of projectiles. Of course, that's what Duck Hunt typically does, but
3,000 level IQ, dude. He's playing out of his mind, but this match just looks so unfortunate for Incineroar.
Yeah.
That should have worked.
That should have worked.
Incineroar,
of course, that heavy character.
Oh my god, he down tilted underneath the lariat, dude. That should have worked. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. All right.
Incineroar getting a little bit of saving grace with those moves that he
Whoa!
got. Wow,
Dude,
just going
nuts.
for that.
I'm telling you, this guy is definitely on another level here. But Raito, Raito's such a strong player.
Yeah, pulling off. Nice air dodge there, but tries to go for a power through. But this is a situation where Jeju has to start picking the neutral very carefully because Raito is just having a field day. Shooting a lot of cans. More cans coming out. The edge guard situation tries to read that regular get up.
That's classic, man. Using the can to kind of cover your recovery back onto stage. And of course, Incineroar doesn't really have much options in terms of ledge trapping there. Has no projectile. Just kind of has to hold that sometimes.
Unfortunate air dodge there. I'm pretty sure he wanted to do a regular follow-up because that definitely was a follow-up for Incineroar. But we're back in neutral right now. 51%, not too bad of a lead unless you get close to stock. But this is where Raito definitely is going to start.
Dude, this is kind of what
zoning.
This is why I was a little bit surprised to see him counterpick the Pokemon Stadium. I was thinking the platforms is going to make it even harder to approach Duck Hunt Dog.
Yeah, especially the moment Raito's behind the platform, that is where Incineroar just cannot approach because you literally have either you go straight in or you try to jump into the platform where Raito can cover both of those options fairly securely as well. And that should be kill, yep.
First stock finally for Jeju3DS. Raito, of course, looking pretty comfortable. Has the Incineroar sitting at 148. That back air not going to do it. I think he's probably going to look for either can KO or an up air.
Yep, and it doesn't light up.
Man.
But wow, that
dude.
bait right there.
I'm telling you, he's realized, hey, my opponent here, I'm going to respect him. He's a good Incineroar player, so I'm going to pull out some of the stops. Not all the stops, I'm going to pull out some of the stops. I like that.
Yeah, and definitely that is one thing that I would love to see Raito pull against MKLeo because that is, I'm pretty sure Raito definitely grinded that Joker matchup and Crawl matchup just in case, just to pull some tricks and try to see if he can take MKLeo down in this tournament.
This match is not over just yet. It's looking close to over, but it's not over yet.
Yeah, it's not over yet.
Once again, the lariat catching the spot dodge. Duck Hunt Dog's down tilt will go underneath that lariat. Clearly, as Raito takes game number 2 and the set over Jeju3DS.
Yep. Raito taking a nice 2-0. Although the matches, especially the first game, was not that intensely close, but we could see literally just how good Raito is.
I like that. Getting the selfie with the guy who just beat you. You gotta get the selfie before he beats you, man. Come on.
Definitely got the sportsmanship right there, man.